Hello there everyone and welcome to Pick Up Play. I'm looking at 80's Overdrive. This is the Switch version. It is out on Steam. I think it's been out for a while. I think it may have been a Kickstarted thing a while back. I played something that was very similar that I think beat it out by a few months. I think it was great. I think whatever it is, there's a video on this channel maybe somewhere. Anyway, this is like a Sega Superscaler, like an Outrun or something like that. It plays quite a lot like that, except the difference I would say is that in Outrun, the track is the obstacle. In this, it feels more like the cars are, as in the opposition cars or cars on the track. So I've got a better car. I should really refuel, but I'm not going to. I should have enough. What I want to do is get to. I sort of feel like I should get to this. However. So I'm on the, as you can see, the third best car, sorry. You know, if I keep going, there we go. Nope, there. I've got, ooh, call it lost already. If you look at the map, I am not even halfway through. So, you know, I feel like I'm going to get that new car. I'm going to get the max level car and then just hit walls, because this one I can't. I mean, I don't need to win it. I've got some crowns, but I haven't maxed it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on an earlier track, and we'll go here. We'll go somewhere green and colourful. Yeah, like I say, it's an Outrun 'em up, I guess, and we'll go with this. Wait, no, we'll go with... Why not? So I kind of wish it was random, the music. Oh, it's got the... arsehole. I should really restart. But the Mario Kart, you know... I don't know if Mario Kart was the first game to do that, but... Mario Kart thing of beep, beep, accelerate, and get a jump start. But yeah, you got this sort of modern superscaler. Those emojis sort of reflect what's happened to that car. So you'll see them. Whoa, 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 whoa. You'll see them sort of, if they clip other cars, you'll see them react. Like he's obviously got close to that car, and sometimes they'll get, they'll slow down, or they might even crash into things, and you'll see that the drivers react to it with the emojis and stuff, which is a good touch. Yeah, music's invariably great, it's kind of what you want. So I don't have it on, have I selected the wrong car or something? Or is there no police on this track? But I bought a radar, which is sort of largely useless. It just sort of tells you that you're near the police, but I don't know how to do anything about the police other than try to avoid them. They will drive in front of you and then slam on the brakes. Let's go this way. And yeah, and that will be how they deal with you. And they'll sort of do that 3 times and then disappear off. So you just need to avoid them to get into a different lane and so on. But I don't know how to not have them chase you. So I don't think the radar is particularly useful, really. It's just telling you, hey, you're going to have to deal with this in a minute. But you can see them coming anyway, so yeah, whatever. The reason I'm mentioning it is because whilst you see the drivers react to traffic and they can get caught up and they can crash and all that sort of stuff, which is good, the police don't give a fuck about them. So if the police are on your tail, it's just you that they're going to go for. They don't care about anyone else, which I don't really like. I prefer. It's weirdly, playing this has reminded me more of Road Rash more than let's use a nitro. I bought some nitros. Reminded me more of Road Rash than Outrun or Hang On or whatever. Gale Racer, which I bought fairly recently. I should play that at some point. We won't bother repairing the car. We got a bit of money, not enough to do anything. So you can see we're 17th. We're aiming to get to top Sally. Yeah, we'll maybe get there. Not today, but So let's go for this one. I've not done it yet. We'll see how we do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk over it, but you should see the cars, and let's go for this. Okay, good start. So you can see the radar at the top, and it'll just sort of show up that we're close to something. I should say as well, the reason I picked this up, I picked this up because it was on sale and I'd heard it mentioned. Okay, nice one. So I can see that police car on the left, and as we pass it now, there you go. Right, it's immediately behind us, and that's what it's going to do. Is try to murder us. And yeah, it's best to just let it try to pick a lane and then move out of the way. Like I say, I'm not too keen on that. I wish it would react to other people as well. Incidentally, if you crash or anything, you hit something too hard, or if you hit anything on the side of the road, you get stopped and you have to get put back on. You can be arrested if the police are there, which will cost you money. I'll be honest, whenever that's happened, I've just exited the game or sort of gone quick enough to sort of restart the race. I've done a lot of restarts on the race, but the rubber banding is what I was going to complain about. Case in point, you see that? We've been in the lead for fucking ages. Clipped that car and lost 2 places immediately. So great. Ooh. So there was that pink car there is another racer. The police could have stopped him at any point, really, rather than me. We're all going the same speed. But I don't know, like I say, I don't know how to avoid getting stopped. I assume there is a way, because why have the radar, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so the reason I picked up is this is cheap on the eShop. I think it's $2 currently, which I don't know what that equates to in pounds. It is, I mean, in reality it's probably £2, but in eShop pounds, I don't think it's quite that quite that bad, our currency on the eShop. So yeah, you get that as well. It feels like that swerving across the road is something that's going to, on harder tracks, is going to become a real nightmare. I love the parallel scrolling, by the way, and we've got another police officer here, right in the middle of the road. This will be fun. Yeah, so I recommend it for, let's say it cost me £1.20. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's worth it. I've enjoyed it. Whether or not I'll stick with it to finish it is another matter, because like I said, I've one track where I just couldn't nail. I was barely finishing it quite often. But then this hasn't been too bad. I'm talking and playing. The tracks, as you can see, get a lot longer than that first one I showed. If I don't hit anything, I should win this. Okay, let's use the boost. There we go, nailed it. But yeah, it's a nice look to the game. We get 3 crowns, which means we climb the leaderboard. And I should have we gone up a place? Maybe, yeah, okay, yeah. So we've gone up a place. So I haven't got enough to buy a new car yet, because I could upgrade the parts. But I did some rough maths on it and figured that's, so let's say 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, so you're looking at 6,000 there, and then you add another 1,000 roughly, so 7,000. You're then doing the same again, although they'll get more expensive, so you're looking at 14,000. And then you need to add another one, so you're looking, which will be more, let's say another 3,000, so 17,000. I feel like it might make sense for me just to get another 10,000 and buy this car. Although I do have I mean, we don't know how much it's going to go up by, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, we're going to refuel. I'm going to repair. And oh, I've backed out of the thingy. So we'll do one more race. I'm not going to do this. Fuck it. Let's try and do this. Let's try and win it. See if I can. Really struggled with this one. So let's go rad riding. So we seem to be starting further up the grid, I think, as we climb the rankings, because usually I'm on a different side. You do lose speed by going on the middle of the road. And your car can take damage, or it takes quite a lot of damage really. But oh dear me, police officer, come on. I mean, that was his fault, right? I mean, you know, they won't take responsibility for it because they don't, but... Anyway, let's move on from what might be a bit of an anti-police rant, but, you know, the last few years. Yeah, I do. I love the look of this game. I love I mean, I like the look. I've always liked the look of Super Scalers. They did die off. Gale Racer was one of the last ones, and obviously you went to Polygons and stuff. It's sort of a shame because it is a cool look. I was never the world's biggest fan of Outrun. I'm still in 5th. Okay, well oh shit, there's one there, so we'll catch him up. We got plenty of time, I think. I hope. Okay, so there's another driver there. And I think that red one in front of him is one as well. There we go. Perfect. Like a glove. Oh, you motherfucking... Anyway. So... It's at what place? See, 8th place! 8th place we dropped to. Gee, right, okay. Let's restart. We'll have one more go at that, and then let's call it a day, I think, because this level I just cannot do it. But I love the overhead stuff. Like, you saw it a bit there, but it's great later on. I think it is this track which has one later on, which is just cool. Yeah, but you see what I mean? It's the cars that are, as much as if you on the preview screen for the race, it'll say that like hey, one more go. On the preview screen, oh shit, I fucked that up. Oh well. For the race, it'll say like traffic low or something, traffic easy or something like that. But I do think it's the traffic rather than the tracks that are your enemy in this game, and I suppose that makes sense to some extent. But I think that's why it reminds me of Road Rash more than Outrun. Is Outrun did seem to be more like, you know, all of a sudden there's just this really sharp turn, and you know you're losing grip or whatever it is. Oh fuck! This is that was unfortunate. I'm going to get arrested here. See, there, that car was done, right? I think that's a good touch. I'd more of that, but took 12% damage through all that. But yeah, the sharp turns and stuff about Outrun, I guess it's where technology's gone. Is I can see really far into the distance. Not really far, but you can see a decent length into the distance. Like, the road exists. It's not loading in, you know, 30 frames in front of you or something. It's there well before you get to it. Yeah, I don't have a lot else to say actually now. I'm going to try and concentrate and imagine if we win it now. This would be great. It'd be highlight of my weekend, I think. So this is, there we go, is actually going to be bumped up. I've got a video already loaded into YouTube that I will just, I think the cars could get, this sort of stuff could get really nasty if they wanted to later on, with cars just pulling across in front of you as you get close. We've got a bit of a little pilot. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, that's what's coming out of me now, that emoji. Let's get around this corner, and then not sure if that did me any good at all, but I'm in second. That's where I finished last time. We're not catching first place. Ah well, at least we finished. Multiple attempts, but at least we finished. Spend the money repairing my car. It's good. We won 1,250. We're spending half that to repair the damage, and it's nice that a local driver won as well. I guess on his home turf. Yeah. So that they've got to start. I need to be winning races, I guess, because that guy's now Jason. Like everyone else was on 48. I'm now 50, and yeah, so I think I need to be constantly pushing forward, I think, if I want to, you know. Anyway, yeah, let's call it a day there. So that is 80's Overdrive, I think. What was it called? Let's go all the way back. Yeah, 80's Overdrive. I like it. I think for the cheaper eShop price, $2, whatever it is, $1.50, I think it's worth it. It's a good time. It's good fun. Like, whether or not it's going to stop being that at some point, I guess I'll find out. But yeah. So the next video I've got going up is another Switch game. It's Final Vendetta, which I'll put up in the next couple of days. It's already edited and uploaded. I just need to do a thumbnail for it, which I will do after doing this one, I guess. Yeah, and then I think more Dreamcast stuff, because I've got Dreamcast games to play, but who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a poke around the channel, feel free. Anything that has pick up play in the title is a more recent video. Everything else is, I mean, feel free to watch it, but the old Bit Parade stuff, some of it might look a bit ropey at this point. I haven't been back and watched it all, any of it, in fact. But there's yeah, there's some stuff on there. There's quite a lot of videos on it, but yeah, mostly it's pick up play stuff's mostly been Switch and Dreamcast, particularly Dreamcast, which those videos seem to do well. So maybe I'll just pivot into an entirely Dreamcast channel. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, blah blah blah. There's a podcast, the Pick Up Play podcast. If you Google that, it might come up. If not, Google MF Gamers podcast, or on your podcast app, unless it's Spotify, where we aren't at the minute. Yeah, look for Pick Up Play. Search MF Gamers, and it's on the MF Gamers feed, Pick Up Play podcast, which is about us, what we've picked up recently, what we've been playing, that sort of stuff. We should maybe do a video on at some point, who knows. But anyway, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.